Hello to everyone, dear friends. From the sunny island of Phuket, I am currently at the show villa of the Botanica developer. This project is called Modern Loft. We decided to make this kind of separate video because in the Modern Loft 2 project, we have a significant number of resales at very attractive prices, much more profitable than buying now from the developer. This project was sold at quite low prices at the very beginning, and in just a year, villa prices have already risen by 15 to 20%. Therefore, this option is suitable for those who are considering buying a ready-made villa where you can move in, if not tomorrow, then in 2 months. The Botanica Modern Loft 2 project will be completed by the summer of 2024. So in just a few months, you can move into your villa. I can say that this is a middle-class villa. Here we already had the opportunity to walk around and look at everything. There is no real teak wood and there is not much natural stone, but you can still feel the grandeur of Botanica. If you have visited any Botanica villas before, you can already distinguish them from other developers. This developer has a distinct and unique style. I am currently situated in the living room where there are numerous accessories and various interior items, a lot of different furniture pieces. I want to emphasize that you can only get such a villa if you, firstly, purchase a separate furniture package and also take care of the arrangement and purchase of various accessories yourself. The furniture package does not include dishes or these wonderful accessories, which I had the chance to compare an empty villa with a villa with all these items, and of course the difference in perception is huge. It is much cozier here, and this villa looks much more expensive. Now I want to give you a brief overview of what the built-in furniture looks like. The kitchen. Built-in furniture in Thailand is already included in the cost. Therefore, it is not a furniture package, and you do not need to buy water. What can I say? The film here is quite high quality. Yes, the kitchen, I see the hinges. Yes, the kitchen is well made. Well, I can't say it's premium quality. Everything that you can get for this money seems to be maximized to the fullest extent. Many people ask why in Thailand all developers create niches for refrigerators instead of built-in appliances. This is because Thailand has a very hot and extremely humid climate. If the developer encloses it, the refrigerator in a niche, it is crucial to consider all aspects of conditioning that part of the refrigerator's interior because everything heats up, and there's also the issue with water. Hence, kitchens are not super modern and beautiful, but some developers overlook these technical details and enclose kitchens, but later you might face issues with the refrigerator itself. So here we have a kitchen niche with an island. I think it's a very successful layout. You cut salad, talk to your guests. Here you also have a pantry, and I understand there's a small laundry room behind its own window. It's perfect. You wash and hang the clothes in the sun. Here's a table set up for 6 people to sit. It is all decorated, very luxurious. So let's start with the master bedroom tour. Before that, I want to tell you about the doors. This is not solid teak like we are used to seeing in premium Botanica villas, but still, I understand there is veneer here. That is, they made about a 4mm overlay here in the form of natural teak wood planks. Inside is a less valuable type of wood. Well, these kinds of doors are decent. On the floor, as I was told, this is engineered wood. I can't verify it, so let's take their word for it. So, regarding the furniture, if in premium Botanica villas we saw furniture fronts made of natural teak, here it is a laminated finish. I don't really like how they did the joints. It's kind of, well, on one hand, it looks nice, but on the other, for those who understand what real wood is, it's a story. On the other hand, this villa is $300,000 cheaper than a fully natural one. Here is an interesting door, a sliding door to the bathroom with a frosted section. In all the bathrooms, natural stone is used for countertops, which is very pleasant. Well, at least something, right? Again, this is also a story. But this is not real teak. Maybe it's not needed, although I want to understand. No, this is not real stone. Is it cut porcelain? Damn, I don't understand. Yes, this is porcelain stoneware. So if in some Botanica villas we observe such a mosaic crafted from natural stone, but unfortunately this is porcelain stoneware, not natural stone, this little insert is natural stone. But again, it took me a few minutes to understand if it is natural stone or porcelain stoneware. Oh my God, right? Some people who do not notice this, they really don't care at all. So on the floor in the bathroom, there is already large format porcelain stoneware laid down. Questions about the grout? It was not applied very neatly at all. Well, the curtains are like this. What are they like? Blackout. They are sturdy. I just ordered curtains for a client. These are good quality, not cheap curtains. But again, will you have them if you order the furniture package? So this small bathroom, by the way, it's small but cozy. It has 2 windows making it bright. Its own quite large closet space. A queen-size bed frame. I also like this vanity table here. It's quite nice. And its own bathroom. I think it's a great option for a little girl, perhaps. I would have loved to have a room like this as a child. The ceilings here are about 4 meters high. Lots of air. And take note of the spaciousness that they have completed the second glazing in this particular manner. So what is the cost saving here? This particular beam is load-bearing. It significantly reduces the structure's cost because, firstly, the structural design is cheaper, and secondly, these window frames here, they are only 3 meters. In other Botanica villas, they constructed it so that all window frames reach the ceiling 5 to 6 meters high. Here, the profiles are thinner, simpler, and the windows are not as expensive, but they did not remove the possibility of lighting under the roof. By the way, look at the neighboring villa. See how beautiful it looks. The architecture, we can see it from the window. Can you see? I want to highlight how important accessories are in the interior. Look, they hung these little decorations. Metal ones, placed a dresser, filled it with beautiful interior items. Here are natural stones, corals, and an unusual planter with a plastic tree, and already the villa looks expensive. I emphasize this because I recently visited a similar villa, but empty. The villa's value is completely different now, is evaluated when we observe it. The villa filled with such charming, delightful interior items. Here we have a bathroom. This is a guest bathroom. Here everything is quite simple. And the third bedroom. It is smaller than the master bedroom, but still very pleasant. A queen-size bed is placed here with corner glazing. Such a pleasant view will open up to the pool. A vanity table, bathroom, a nice bathroom with its own window. Natural stone is used. The seals do not fit tightly. But again, if you know the price of this villa, it's not worth nitpicking. If it cost over $1 million, then you could criticize everything. Again, laminated facades. Inside it looks like this. Let us see if there are soft closers. Yes, there is a soft closer. Currently, there is a trend among developers to make very complex options for wall finishes. Many people install plastic panels, which are very toxic when heated, and few people know this. Keep in mind, if you buy an apartment or villa with many panels, it is usually a death sentence for your lungs. Right now, I won't use any terrifying words, but this situation can lead to a fatal outcome. Therefore, if you see a villa with very simple decor like this one, it's a huge plus. In Thailand, there are two main issues. The first issue is mold, which grows at an incredibly fast speed. The next problem is termites, which love to consume wood, all types of wood, except teak. Even in my experience, termites have eaten MDF furniture, leaving behind little pyramids of waste. Of eaten wood, or waste. Maybe that's why MDF was chosen for cabinets, to see what can be eaten and what can't. You can fight both mold and termites. But in my opinion, the most sensible solution is to initially ensure that your property does not have favorable conditions for these two problematic issues, unpleasant issues in Thailand. Accordingly, this villa is designed very simply. The walls are painted and porcelain tiles are laid. Yes, there is some MDF here, some non-teak wood, but nevertheless, for this price, the villa looks very decent and quite high quality with solid finishing. There is also a cocktail area here where you can gather with friends in the evenings. By the way, this villa lacks a grill area. I know that in resale we have villas with grill zones, so what I wanted to show right here by the wall, how the facades of these villas are constructed and designed. The stone used for the facade finish is natural, but the way it is done is not ideal. The way it was laid, I don't really like. It's just average. I see a lot of holes. Maybe it's a design choice, but considering the rainy season here, considering that moisture can get in, moisture can seep in, which can destroy the mortar, causing it all to collapse, leading to many consequences. Therefore, if you accept your villa, please pay attention to this wall and make sure they carefully seal all the joints. The developer botanist has his own tree nursery, so naturally it's very easy for him to supply all his projects with such trees, which is very convenient. There are 4 of them on the plot as far as I remember. According to the standards, the basic cost includes only 2 trees on your plot, but you can ask for more if needed. In my opinion, it's thanks to these trees that it's so pleasant and comfortable here, making it a great place to be. It's really great that the developer doesn't skimp on this part. It's the same story as with accessories inside the house. A few accessories and the villa already looks tens of thousands of dollars more expensive. Phew, what a heat. Oh, let's go right to where the excavator is working. This video was shot at the show villa, which is located in the first phase of Botanica Modern Loft I. The resales we have are located in Botanica Modern Loft 2. Accordingly, you will have the same villa with a slightly different layout, as there are both 3 and 4 bedroom villas. In one villa, as far as I remember, there is even a room for an office or a study room for your children. The developer promises to deliver all the villas in this particular project within just a few months. So you can come here with us. We can show you the entire atmosphere of this village. By the way, regarding the infrastructure, Boat Avenue is about 8 to 10 minutes away by car. Moreover, there is a very convenient road here that runs outside the main traffic hub, and another road is opening soon. I hope the traffic problems in Bangkok will decrease a bit. Nearby, within walking distance, there is a very pleasant cafe that has currently been turned into a gallery. 3 o'clock. It was extremely delicious and incredibly beautiful there. I hope that they will eventually return this space and make it a restaurant when this village starts up and there are enough people who would like to have a decent place within walking distance to have dinner or lunch. Parking for one large vehicle. There is also a technical area with all the transformers, with pumps, with motors in general. All the noisy stuff is hidden here. All the unsightly things you can store here. Here is the main entrance, which is not from the parking lot, but from this side. This is how it looks. Here are the sliding gates that work with a remote. If a courier comes to you, he sees the number of your villa. He will knock. Darn, it's all closed. Let's go from the other side now. Okay. I almost bumped into this wall. You know, for a paranoid entrance, it's a very dubious place because there are air conditioner compressors here. They are noisy and hot. A tree is planted here which I can touch and scratch myself. By the way, the wall here is made of natural stone. But still, this is the kind of story that will only be seen by couriers who come to you through this entrance, because most of the movement around Phuket is done by car. You arrive like this, park your vehicle, and this wall is completely out of your sight. Well, I would make this wall look really nice here, so when you drive in, you see this beautiful sight, especially since it costs quite a lot. And actually, here is the entrance. The door is not as high or as thick as in other premium projects by Botanica developers, but it is still quite decent. Why not for such money? I think it's excellent. Here you are entering, and right at the entrance you are greeted by the living room.